Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to another World of Warships live stream with me, MrConway, the always ready and present Mr. Lordofdroid, our
Never
glorious
ready.
leader, and in the
God.
background, lurking like a dirty unicum, our Crysantos. Hello.
Yes, I can fully embrace the armchair admiraling today and just give commentary on
And
what
the
you could do
bear.
better.
And the bear.
And the bear.
Yes.
That's basically me.
What Crysantos doesn't know yet, he thinks he's here to, interact
Smack
with you
talk.
guys on chat. But in actual fact, we are currently going to be challenging him to play World of Warships using only the touchpad of his laptop to see if he can still master the seas using the power of his finger.
The unicum
Just one.
finger.
The unicum finger. The question, can you be unicum without a mouse?
Should be enough for you.
Anyway, it is fantastic to see all of you again. I don't know if you noticed I wasn't here last week. I was on vacation. It was glorious, but I am back. And it should be good fun. We are going to have a look at some of the cool stuff we just released into the game. Mostly Weeb-focused, because...
No. What? We have a lot of test ship to show.
I know, but I'm looking forward to... Hashtag.
Do we have a weep Kreml?
Anyway,
I know Russia is on holiday, but please, don't cross the line.
Okay.
We won't. Not
So
today,
no,
not
so,
today.
so no, of course no. We've also got test chips. We've got the Online Glory event going on. But I am seeing that I have been on holiday. Haven't seen all of our glorious new Azure Lane content in game yet. So at least not on live server. So I'm looking forward to some Weebs things because we all love our Weebs. We know that most of you are here.
No, hopefully. Did you just assume everybody's a weeb here?
Yeah, it's called generating engagement with Twitch chat.
Oh my god.
Anyway, as usual, guys, if you have any questions for us, please at World of Warships. We are live on YouTube and on Twitch, so we're going to try and follow your comments. We'll see how much Crysantos can do in between of his touchpad adventure. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, fantastic. Azure Lane, whoop whoop. Why can I not buy the captains alone? The captains. Well, they're special. They need a ship. You can't just take them, put them on any ship. That would be unfair towards them.
Yeah, they hang out together.
Yeah, it's
They get
like
sad when they're alone.
it's like a complete sort of it's a complete package. Anyway, so
Like the three of us?
absolutely. This is quite rare. Like the three of us on a stream together. I think we've done one stream with three people before,
Maybe.
But not really
I
with
think
the three
right
of
after
us.
we moved here. I think right after
the
we
three of
moved
us?
here. Yes.
No, we were not even equipped to do that.
I'm pretty sure we were.
No,
I
don't
think
know.
it's
We've done
once
it.
we had this room and we didn't have the green screen yet, and we had the you remember the Prague, the Prague
yes.
poster? I think that was one of the streams, guys.
Yes.
Okay,
But there was
yes.
still heavily work in progress. Anyway, much better. Can we get an English version? Effects now. What do you mean an English version of the
Of
Azure
what?
Lane captains? No, because the actresses that play these captains don't speak English. I mean, actually, to be honest, it would probably be hilarious if they tried, but I don't think we can make them do that. I'm sorry. Question: when will rocket planes and dive bombers get a nerf? Well,
Wow.
for now, I think there's no immediate nerf planned. We are, of course, going to be monitoring and continually, making tweaks to CVs as we go along. But for now, I think it's okay.
I mean, it's
okay.
still ongoing balancing, and I think we're going to share a few things next week. But this is an ongoing process. It's not like I don't know.
Yeah.
Next week there's going to be like these and these changes, and then everything is fine. But we're looking at the data, we're looking at your feedback, and then we'll do, step-by-step changes like we did the past few weeks.
Yeah, we already made so many changes. We need some time to see like how what kind of data we get, because otherwise it's a very hectic and hodgepodge. So yeah, we have to see this out.
Absolutely. So I think it's time to have a look at the game. Should we? I think we should try and play a first game, right? But we do of course need to switch to our glorious new port with the glorious new Azure Lane ship and the Azure Lane. How glorious!
And
is it?
guys, if you want to get that port, it's very easy. All you have to do is click on the participate button in the mission briefing publication. I can drop the link, but you can find it just when you go to your regional portal and go to the mission briefing, and you will see the Azure Lane part. And all you have to do is click on the link for participating.
I thought you said it was going to be easy.
It's very easy.
You go to the
Is it?
portal and you say, I want this weeb stuff as a port, and that's
Yeah.
it.
I have a feeling that we should probably actually just go the extra mile.
And,
Put the direct link of the button.
No.
Yes.
And we could show people.
while
So, guys,
you're opening our beautiful portal, I will
wow,
just address
which is
2
in
questions.
German. I'm
Which is
sorry.
in German, which is the best portal that we have. So, if you try.
I can't argue that.
Okay.
Chilihead is asking, hi, what happened with the drops? So if you're on Twitch, you know we ran the Twitch drops. They're currently on hold because we have to do some analysis and plan future campaigns. And as soon as we have news for you to share, we will let you know.
Yes. So yes, you go and open our main mission briefing. You find this
And
button.
this
You
is-
log
this
in
is-
first.
Exactly. This is the important part, guys. You have to log in to participate.
Yes.
So log in. Mr. Conway, can you show us where do we log in?
Oh, you push the login button,
And then
Good.
and then you
loads in.
enter your
Then-
account details, which I don't really want to show everyone right now.
I know. But this is how you do it. Make sure that you are logged in, because otherwise the system doesn't know who you are, so you cannot participate. So
Yes.
log in, click on take part, and that's it. Then you get the missions are going to be in your personal mission tab in game, and then you can get some containers. All of the mission parameters are actually up there. Read
Yes.
them. It's not too hard. It's 10,000 XP
There you go.
to start off with, and
The final
What?
reward.
Yeah. This is, by the way, not the only thing you can opt into in May. We also do have our Feliz. It's very important when you're going to go Feliz. But I think it's more Spanish rather than South American. I think they say Feliz. But I can't. I learned it's a Cinco
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
It's not
No.
Italian. Come
Come
on.
on,
It's not Italian.
It has,
It's
So-
not like this.
Feliz Cinco de Mayo.
Feliz Cinco
Come
de
on,
Mayo.
It's
Guys,
close enough. I'm sure that we have a content editor.
We do.
Who's half Spanish, and we
Who
probably
do.
Just
kill.
shooting himself right now.
But
I
it's
mean,
fine. You know, he
Well-
could have come here and
if somebody
pronounce
from the
it.
team is listening, could you please bring him here so you
Yes.
can quickly pronounce
Yes,
it for us
I
properly?
command this, please.
It is
I
commanded.
need to. I need to hear this.
Mr. Lord of Droid, did you already accept the missions for Azerlane?
Yes.
Okay.
Today.
Okay.
Mr. Conway, you already did this as well, right?
Yes.
I wanted to
so
check whether we can actually do it through the in-game browser.
I'm not sure. But what I was going to say is, like, please also click the take part button if you want the Feliz Cinco de Mayo patch, and also if you want the International Workers' Day commemorative flag, you can also unlock the mission chain by clicking the take part button. So take part in lots of things, and you will be richly rewarded with other things.
And Warov is asking, this is something he never understood, why are these events opt-in? Lots of people probably missed them because of this. Well, you know, if you have content, for example, like Azerlane, and you are not a fan of that, we don't want to force it on you. So if you're interested, all you have to do is pay a bit of attention to the portal. We usually, you know, have in-game notifications. We have, you know, the whole summary of all of the missions that are happening in the month. And then if you want to be part of it, then you just click on it. And if you don't want to be part of it, then that's the way you
We're
basically
playing
opt out.
We're playing this?
Yes. If you really want Yuki Kaze.
And Ruby is asking in German. Guys, please keep it in English. This is an English stream.
Okay.
The Azerlane collection, is it
we'll play
time
this.
limited? It is not. All you have to do is basically get your first collectible item that you can get through the mission chain that we just showed you. And then as long as you don't opt out of the collection again and switch to another one, you can just keep collecting until whenever.
Okay, so let's create a division. Chris, are you actually going to... Are you going to do it?
I can do it, sure.
Really?
No, please. You're gonna drag us down?
Come on, Ed, like even with a touchpad, he's probably still going to be...
Power cable at least.
I
was
brought the
like,
power cable, otherwise this would be
He
not
was
a
gonna
good idea.
play on his laptop without
On
his
battery?
power cable.
No.
On battery level with 30 frames. That would be nice.
No, let's do it, Crysantos. I think it's an interesting
What's
challenge.
the progress on CV AI? I see in chat, Mr. Tensa. We don't have an update yet, but as soon as we have one, we will share it. I already answered this question this week on the forums in regards to the operations that involve CV AI. We still have to do some things about balancing for CVs before we are going to get to that point. So it'll take a bit. It'll take a bit.
Yeah, redoing AI is a big project. It requires a lot of effort. And we have a lot of things to do right now, as you can see. So many ships, new tech tree, CVs.
Lots of content
A lot
in-game.
of things coming.
Yes. Mr. Finger says, what's wrong with playing with 30 FPS? I do it with 28 on my potato laptop. Mr. Fingers, there's nothing technically wrong with it. But
we have. I think
But
you
I
have to
still wouldn't
understand.
want to do it.
We have try-harders. Both of these guys are try-harders. They play in optimal conditions or they don't. Except that today he agreed to play it without mouse.
He didn't agree.
For
He was.
you guys, I do this because I love you.
I think agree is a very strong word for being bullied into something.
Who bullied? Who
I
bullied
did
you?
by
I
publicly
could
calling
still-
him out on stream,
okay.
and it
I
wasn't
could
even
still-
planned.
I could still opt out, but yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I wanted to be here for the chat. but
You
I
will
was-
play CV, obviously. Obviously.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Why?
You're the CB player. Actually, Luke is the CB player.
I'm the CV player. If you want, guys,
I'm going to
I'm
be-
gonna.
I'm going to
You're
be-
gonna
I'm
play a
going to be
destroyer
battleship player, and I'm
with
going
a-
to sit on the 10 line and support you from back there.
Oh, I'll play Hakuryu. It's good.
Go ahead. Your stats will be ruined. Not
Anyway, do you want to show a little bit of your show your ship and say something about it, Mr. Lordofdroid? Seeing that we're looking at it here.
So, well, this is most likely the upcoming tier 10 for the French destroyer. And it's amazing because it has 75 knots torpedo speed and a funky reload time of, how much was it? 58.9 with all modules and captain skills. So it's very
Nice.
fast. Like there is a trade-off that it has 8-kilometer torpedo range, but still if you play with your concealment, you can get it to 6.3. So you have about a bit of margin to play around with the torpedoes and the concealment.
Yes.
It has a
It's also very fast, isn't it?
the speed. Yes, I wanted to.
You can invite me, by the way.
So the maximum speed of this thing, without do I have the flag mount? Anyway, with 44 knots and it has a speed boost.
Yes. And I don't think you have the flag mounted actually with 44 knots.
I somehow think it's not showing here that this. Yes, okay. All my signals are unmounted. Great. Anyway, so now it's still.
I'm here. Where are you? Give me a minute. I think my chat is still loading.
Oh, by the way, did you guys notice how fast it is to mount the flags now? I love this bit.
By the way, guys, just something to keep in mind, right? When you see ships like, for example, the Kleber that we're showing you, these ships are still work in progress. That means stats are not final.
Can I do
We're
this?
putting them on the live server to be able to test them in the live environment. So
You
all
have
of the
it already.
CCs, all of the
didn't see.
employees and super testers have these ships, and we're right now trying to figure out how balanced it is. And then there we go.
46.2 now.
Yes,
With
that
the
sounds about
flag?
right. Yes.
That's very
And
fast.
Plus-
It
plus
has a tier 9
20%.
brother, which is even faster.
And that's no speed boost yet.
Not yet.
Mr. Conway, I know you love co-op. I know you really love it, but
Oh,
I would like to play
this
in
is an-
randoms.
This is an infection.
This happens
Thank
too
you.
often.
Thank you.
Okay. Yavor says Kleber has no AA and no smoke. Easy target for CVs. Well, we shall see. We shall see. I'm
The thing
taking
no,
is,
CV.
I wouldn't say it doesn't have any AA because it does shoot down planes. But obviously it has to have some trade-offs for being very fast, having really high DPM if you trigger the reload booster and the torpedoes. So, it has to have some balancing factors, and that is part of it. Not having the smoke, because otherwise it would be too strong.
But we're seeing some comments of people getting impatient. We have been streaming for 17 minutes and no shot has been
Oh,
fired.
no.
We need
Oh.
to get into game.
We like to talk.
Yes, we do.
Blah blah. Okay,
Um,
let's go. Let's go, and then we talk.
Well,
Oh. Oops. Let's go. Now we talk.
almost. We need a third.
Well, I pushed it. Oh, wait, weird. It showed me that I'm ready.
There we go. Edward109K is asking, can we keep the Azure Lane port?
I'm sorry. What?
Can he keep the Azure Lane port?
I think you should.
Yes.
I also
don't think there's
believe...
any
As
reason.
long as we have the license, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, this is in general, guys, we have these collaborations, and it always depends on the kind of collaboration, what's in the collaboration deal, for how long we can do this. I'm sure you remember the Ars Nova collaboration that we had, where basically with the end of the collaboration, we had to remove the ability for people to be able to get that content after that.
Why don't I hear anything?
Because you probably...
Did you launch Voice Meter Banana?
No.
What?
Okay.
What is that? What did you just say? What banana?
The voice meter one.
You need to have your banana launched and ready. Now click on the game. Can you hear something now?
No.
Okay, you need to initialize.
It's initialized already.
No. Just
Can you really not hear anything?
Okay, now I can.
That is good, because otherwise also stream couldn't hear anything. Anyway, with that being out of the
we have
way,
a snowstorm.
snowstorm. Oh yes. I'm just gonna move this slightly.
Please give me AA, please, somewhere.
You are gonna be
Not
like
yet.
10 kilometers in front of me. I will try, but I can't fly.
Jabberwock is asking, is there a time limit to finish the Azure Lane collection? I believe right now the collection is going to be unlimited, but it's an opt-in collection, so you have to enable it as being, you have to say like, hey, I now want to collect.
Well, it works the same way as all of our collections so far, or at least the vast majority of them, is you have to get the first collectible, and then that collection is going to be active for you, and you're going to get the collectibles from the regular container drops that you get. So from your daily containers. So that's pretty much all you have to do.
Why
And then you can just keep collecting until you're finished with the collection.
Anyway, I thought you were playing CV. He's playing CV. So AA, please. If and when, not right now.
AA,
Why
please.
there is no
I'm sorry, I'm an aircraft carrier. Now, I will gladly drop some defensive planes for you as and when it is, makes sense.
So what do we have? We have in the enemy team 4 DDs. Interesting.
I don't know. There are so many DDs, and I'm.
Shima, Harugumo, Grozovoi, and the Black. And the Midway. And the Burgonia.
Can't outgun. Well, I can outgun Shimakaze maybe.
No, don't you.
Oh, I'm detected. Oh, there is a Grozo boy.
There is a Grozovoi, yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you need urgent help with him?
Yes. Kind of.
Launching the rocket planes.
Well, I got one torpedo hit on him.
That's good. Well, rocket planes are en route.
Well, he's almost dead.
Oh, nice job. Can you get him
careful!
down?
Midway bombers coming into you.
Oh,
Yes, support's coming. Alive for now. With the first one. Here's some planes.
oof, that was close. I lost only 60% of my health.
Well, I've got the.
Oh, get these planes off me, please.
You have
I
it.
don't know,
You
no.
have your air support. It's there ready. Don't worry.
Try to accelerate it, just outspeed him.
I'm gonna try and take a little dump on the Shimakaze. A dumplet. Come on.
Oh, there are more planes coming this way.
Ooh, 6.5. I'm so sorry.
Help, please. I'm coming back to you, Kreml. I don't know.
It's okay, come to daddy.
Or not.
Seattle.
He left. I think he left me alone.
Good dodging there. By the Shima. Okay, well, I'm gonna go and harass
Whoa.
those battleships up ahead a bit. Do you feel like you need some more plane cover?
I don't know what other CD is thinking, so no idea.
Okay, I will give you some just in case. How
No,
does that sound?
no, it's okay. Not right now. Not right now.
Are you sure? Okay. Up to you.
This is very weird,
Well,
by
this
the way,
is
playing like this.
How's it working though?
Okay, so far, okay, but also
Can I get a speed
battleship-
check in the Iowa? Lordofdroid, please?
Sorry, what?
Speed check on the Iowa.
fine, it's fine, it's fine. He's moving slightly forward. Should have him. All good.
We are too quiet.
We're too quiet? This is because we are... Right.
Oh, come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 1. Oh, what? Stopped like 5 meters from Iowa. Oh. Should I? Oh, no.
Well,
my plans are dead.
Oh, what did you just do?
He
Did you just ruin somebody's day?
No.
with the touchpad. To add insult to injury.
Okay, I'm gonna die now because I'm gonna beat and I'm gonna get spotted.
Mark Treble says, is there any chance of reducing the size of the reticle for the bombers of the Graf Zeppelin to make its attacks more accurate? Right now, I don't think so. Graf Zeppelin is, last time I checked, one of the best performing of the tier 8 carriers.
Let's go.
So buffing it, I think, would be bad. It's one of those things that makes it a little bit unique, and it's a bit tricky to, you know, get your drops lined up well. But get a good return.
So look at that. In 5 seconds, oh, in 3 seconds, I'll have my torpedoes up. I'm just gonna sit here and relax.
The CB's coming for potentially for you or for the Bismarck, for the Turpid, sorry. No, I think he's coming for you.
Oh no.
But you're bow on, you should be okay.
Oh my god, this guy is really not looking at me. Easy.
Nope. He's busy dodging me.
And I missed all the torpedoes. Of course I did.
You did?
Yeah.
No!
Yes!
Say that
Really
so!
well. Maybe I'll get this guy. Maybe. Yes, I will.
But the Bismarck?
I think he will die. Unless he really speeds up, which... Yes, I think I got this guy.
Goodbye.
But how did that... Burgonia I missed?
Well, he's also a Bourgogne, so he's probably a good player.
Chris?
It's the French
Yes?
connection.
Go aim at the Seattle. I'm gonna open him up. Oh, no, actually, there he is. I suggest you
Oh, give me a second.
release him from his
Release.
pained existence.
I can't right now, he's gonna be behind that panel.
Oh, there's black here as well. That's not good.
Well, so far so good, except for the black.
Yeah, looks like we got this.
Well, the other flank absolutely crumbled.
We have one.
We have 700
Did you
points
just
lead.
notice we have our team here?
What do you mean? Oh, you mean... Oh, we have...
Oh.
No, I did
What?
not. I did not notice.
I didn't even realize that
we
we
still
have...
Maybe like half of the war game in Europe is here. Not half, but
Oh,
yeah,
God.
a lot.
I can already...
And they're also playing Kleber. Okay.
I can already smell the screenshots on Reddit.
Oh god.
Rigged matchmaking.
Ring matchmaking, red button.
Let's see what our guys are doing. We kind of like this DD really much. It's really fun.
I haven't
The
played
Kleber
it
is a
yet.
lot.
I'm looking forward to it. I need to test.
I really want to touch that.
Because I saw like 2 Klebers like, wait
Ooh.
a minute, who has test ships? with
In-game audio is bad? God damn it. Again?
us? Should I change something in my audio settings? Because I did.
No. It's not you. It's not you.
Oh, I wish you could change camera view because I'm going to delete that stuff.
Okay, coming.
130k could have been more.
What, did you just got cocky? Oh, what did you do?
It's fine. Working as intended.
And that's the match.
I should have. Yes, I know. It should have fixed the audio though, because sometimes our capture cards are acting up a little bit. I apologize for that. I didn't see the comment. There we go. Good first game. Good first game.
Look at that.
Is it a?
Oh my God! Do the mouse pad. How? Like, what kind of hacks are there on the laptop?
It's the magic fingers.
The magic fingers. Yes, and with SCV, yeah.
So.
What were you about to say? Something? What?
Nothing.
Oh my God!
I think I'll give those Wargaming EU guys a +1.
I wonder if they noticed.
Of course they did.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in chat.
Okay, guys, but I will let you play, and I will focus a bit more on chat, so you can play a
Okay,
bit.
fantastic. So, guys, if you wanted to know anything really complicated and difficult right now, Crysantos is the one who to ask all the really nasty questions you've been saving for this one opportunity. Now it is here. Oh, I was complimented. Your karma has increased by 1. I wonder. Anyway, what would you like to play next?
Let's ask the chat. We should play the tier 9 little brother of
Yes,
this
guys.
thing.
So we have the following options. We have Russian or Soviet battleships with the regular ones from tier 5 to tier 8, and the test ones on tier 9 and tier 10. With on tier 10 2 options, we have the Kreml and the Pobeda or Slava. Which is actually
Babeda.
what I said.
Babeda.
Slava.
Or
we
Slava.
have Kleber, we have Mogador. We also have the Bayar on tier 8. And I'd actually be very interested to see Mr. Conway play the Bayar. Because it's a very special ship.
I hate you, Chris. I hate you. God, we have so many test ships.
We
Okay.
have so many test ships, it's true. And we have the new Azulane ships, the Yukikaze and the Mopie. And,
Oh my God, your pronunciation. How much time did you spend just practicing those pronunciations?
You know that we
Natural.
were living in the country where those ships come from for
And
quite a while.
Mr. Tanato is basically sitting across from me, so I get the full French
Flow.
flow. Exactly.
Basically, what he's saying is it's French osmosis or frosmosis.
Just stop right there.
Oh,
I
Wild
should
Goose Man has a very
stop.
interesting question. So you were complimented once, but there were 2 of them there. Which one of them will be fired in the morning?
We can
As
find that.
soon as we check the logs, who didn't compliment? And then
Don't
I'm
play
sorry.
the price. Yeah.
Sorry,
We might have
Might
an
be
opening
looking
in
for a
our
new content
content
editor.
team soon.
Any plans to introduce the importance of capping in capture maps in the future? Well, Thin Red Line, there's already a huge focus on capping, and you get quite a significant amount of XP for capping and decapping. I don't think we're really going to change too much about this. The way the XP is calculated in the game is already split up in the objectives and the damage that you're dealing. And damage is also based on percentage of HP, not just raw damage numbers.
By the way, thank you, Malark.
Maliki, thank you very much.
That's an interesting name, I would say. I think it means something in Greek. Maybe I'm wrong.
Malarkey?
Yeah.
No, Malarkey just means
no, it's not. No, I'm wrong. Yes.
Yeah.
Fortress Maximus. I think at high tiers it's extremely rare to get a double CV game now because we fixed the matchmaker.
Well,
so
on tier 10, actually, the way it works is
Nearly
that for the
impossible.
first 3 minutes of the matchmaking queue, the matchmaker is trying to build a match with only one tier
CV.
10 CV on both sides. And only if within those 3 minutes he's not able to do that, he will add a second
it's a
one.
he. How dare you assume the gender of matchmaker?
It's him. We know. I saw him. I met him. I shook his hand.
What do you take? What kind of drugs do you on?
No,
when you go to
the matchmaker
Saint
for me is male.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God.
I know.
How do you think he
horrible
manages
of
to be Unicum? Okay, let's go.
Hey, he's not ready yet.
Oh, no, play without me. I'm going to...
Okay.
Please play
Wait, chat.
triple Pobeda.
Soon. Yes. Pobeda is amazing. I think it's too amazing.
Thin Red Line.
That's not a good
that's
sign.
not-
Thin Red
No.
Line has a point. He says, thank you about the experience info. How about explaining to the players that damage cost is not the sole way to win? So we're trying to do this in several ways. For example, we had the How It Works series, which explains how to get XP and certain basic mechanics of the game.
You mean it explains how it works?
Kinda. We should actually name the series like that. Maybe we should call it How It Works. On top of that, you also, for example, you see the ribbons that you get, right? So it's kind of in the game, and as a player, you should know over time. We're trying our best to highlight it to players. But overall, well, if you don't pay attention to the game, if you don't pay attention to the videos that we release and to information in general that we release on the portal, it's going to be very hard for us to make a player understand how it works, right? So we we do our best, but sometimes we struggle a bit to reach the player if he doesn't want to pay attention. You love the new port, says Malaki. Could get a less anime style port or like a ship in a bottle theme. I would love that. I would be definitely on your side. But this is also, think about it this way. With the SLA port, we now see that this is possible, and we'll see how popular it is. And maybe in the future, depending on what you guys tell us, so please give us some feedback on having a port like this, we can maybe introduce more like this in the future. So go make sure to let us know on the forums what you would like to see in terms of new ports, and then we can forward it to our developers and they can take a look at your suggestions.
By the way, I'm the only DD, and it's a CV game. GG.
Dragonov, the hover is not in the test phase. You can take it right away. All you have to do is go to the portal, go to the mission briefing, and just click the participate button or take part button for the Ezerlane part.
Can you post it again? There are people asking.
Yes, I will post the link again.
Can you be our bot, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
I would have expected that you already had the port, Dragonov, because I know that you're such a dedicated weeb.
Oh no, CV's coming for me. Oh no.
Just use the Spud Beast and dodging. He's torpedoing you with that Kuryu. He should never hit you with a torpedo. You're faster than his torpedoes.
Why?
There we go, guys.
You can literally outrun them.
I did, but why am I the AA boost on the, what is it called? I love my
German keyboard setup, maybe?
Oh my god. I can't switch the sector.
Go to escape.
No, I'm not going to escape right now.
Okay. In that case,
anyway, go to escape and then what?
Just reset settings to default, I would say. I would like to see a Norwegian fjord as a port. Absolutely. We could all go and pine together.
Oh, that would be amazing.
What?
Malaki,
torpedoes! Unfair torpedoes. Where are those torpedoes from? What? How?
What is on the enemy team?
Those are what? Oh, those are from Hakuryu. Very clever.
Yeah. He dropped on range.
Wow, he was like, I didn't even realize that was happening.
You're flooding.
I know, but it's new
by
flooding.
the way, could we change to Mr. Conway's point of view? Are we already on this?
We
okay.
are.
So here we can see a classic Mr. Conway when Mr. Conway is trying to play without premium consumables. It's sometimes it happens. Mr. Conway, he likes to have some variety in his game. Sometimes he likes to play in co-op. Sometimes he likes to play without upgrades. Sometimes without premium consumables. He's trying to just get a good variety in his gameplay.
I hate you, Chris.
I'm sorry, Chad, but you love it too. We know it.
And there's more long-range drops coming in from the Hakuryu as well. God damn it. And I'm at half health. What?
Princess Furball is asking, when are we getting +/-1 matchmaking? So, Princess, it's not that easy. Because matchmaking depends on a lot of different factors. And to be able to feed a +/-1 matchmaking,
Montana!
Our game is built around the +/-2 matchmaking, and we would need more players to actually feed a +/-1. And there are some challenges with that. So, like, we read this a lot, and we're trying to improve matchmaker basically all the time. But it's a step-by-step process. And
come on, give me
not that easy. Yeah, it's for science, Mr. Conway, just say it.
God damn it. Why am I even... How am I even...
What do we have on YouTube? Subs are a big part of naval warfare. So King Monarch,
there is some poo going on in the freaking chat.
Yes, and I know one of the people involved.
Can you...
And I will be having words with him on Discord.
Oh god, I hate being a teacher.
So King Monarch, about submarines. So we tried submarines in a PvE environment in last Halloween. I hope you participated and provided us with some feedback. We're still working on it, but it's too early to say anything. We're looking into how it worked out, because it was subs versus surface ships only, and we're still looking into like, could we potentially make this part of the game? Right now I can't give you an answer for that, but we're definitely looking into that. But give us some time. Give us some time. MrConway,
Don't even.
do you maybe want to play with a mouse pad?
That was quick.
No, I'm not going to say.
You know.
Elios says he would love to see this coming port, maybe at some point in the future. But ports take limited amount. Are there any special captain skills with the Azure Lane captains? No, the Azure Lane captains, well, their special ability is to say poi things in poi voices. But that's about it. They don't have any special skills. Scappa Flow would also be an interesting one, Frog Fortsu. Blackhell says MrConway is his new idol. Oh, background music is kind of loud on Mr. Droid.
Yes.
Mr. Droid,
exactly what I'm doing.
No, Mr.
Just
Droid.
general.
It should be off. It should be off. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't,
Somebody.
it feels weird to play without any sounds.
That's true, but this way you are giving chat the experience of two soundtracks at the same time. So everything should be. I don't know who changed it. No, 50%, 50%, 50%, and music off.
Which music?
Off. All come both of them, just off. No. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Should work.
Ah, God. Ugh.
Dr. Questionable. That's a very interesting name. I know that some of you don't like CVs because they have an impact on your gameplay that you do not like. But CVs are part of the game, just like DDs are part of the game, BBs are part of the game, cruisers are part of the game. Each of those classes have their pros and cons, and our game is built around it. And for example, Mr. Lordofdroid now. Let's
just leave this game and just not talk
I want
about
to
it
see
again.
maybe my torpedoes will get that.
Maybe.
Bloody...
But it's like each of the classes, they basically deal with the other ones and have their pros and cons when it comes to fighting each other. Merge NA. So Malaki, I don't have any news about merge for the NA server. I'm sorry, I simply don't have any info for that.
Okay, never mind.
But if you come to one of our European community gatherings, we can supply you with a bit of merch.
Some exclusive
merch.
That's never sold.
Yes.
Chameleon.
Okay,
I mean, it depends on point of view, but we're looking into exactly those things. And if we need to change something, we will do it because we want to have things in balance. So give us a bit of time.
Okay.
Can you ask what are we playing next?
Guys, what do you want to see next?
He already. What is it?
Apparently, I'm playing the Bayard, but
MrConway's playing the Bayard. Okay.
What? When you say it's special, Crysantos,
Okay, you will find out. Come on, let it be a surprise.
But it's gonna be a very quick surprise. No, so since we are here, to also show you these ships, MrConway, please open the armor model of the Bayard.
Is it that bad?
Well, it's not. Well, yes. In that sense, yes, but it's the balancing factor for this ship. So if you take a look at the armor viewer and you hover over the bow and stern armor, you see a 13 millimeter plating, which means that any gun with 186 millimeters and above is going to overmatch.
Fantastic.
So you have to play it carefully, but it has really good guns. It's kind of similar to the Cleveland, and they really hurt. Otherwise, it has a pretty regular setup of consumables. If you want to use premium ones in the next battle, you can actually take a look at them.
Oh, this is going to be a long stream.
Malaki, no worries, man. I'm very happy to answer questions. Would you sell models of the ships, Viking?
That's a strange one.
We do have partnerships with, for example, Italy.
Or Kobe.
or Kobe, depending on whether you like, actual ship models or, like more of a brick version. For example, what Kobe's offering. And they are amazing. Actually built a few of those by ourselves. But like ourselves selling them, I don't think that's really going to happen. Can you show me the way to this new port? You can't find it in your port. Did you click the participate button, Dragonov? On the
Did you
portal?
log in first?
Yeah, log in, then click on the participate button, and then it actually should be automatically selected. If it's not, then please check on the upper part of the port. Maybe MrConway, once he selected his captain skills, can show you where to select your ports.
IFHE, here I come.
Yeah, definitely go for IFHE
Oh,
on
yeah.
the ship. And hey, Schwarzer Kossar.
What's the AA
Death
like?
King, I think it's going to be here to stay, but let me double check and confirm it tomorrow on the
What?
forums. The Azure Lane port.
Yeah, better check. It's a license thing, so
Release date for the Lenin? Yes.
yes.
Yes, we released it, yes. Yes. If
We
you
did
pay
actually,
attention
yes.
to our YouTube channel, we do have a video series that is full ahead, and it shows you talks about all of the upcoming events. And in that video, we, kind of spoiled yesterday that the Lenin is going to be on sale from May 8th on. So keep an eye out on
No,
May
I
8th.
thought we released it, as in released.
No,
It scared me for a
not yet, not yet. Not yet. It's happening next week.
It's the ninja release where we
my
don't
God.
even tell our directors.
Exactly, Dr. Klopirat. Any news about a pan-European nation or whatever? You want your Dutch cruisers? Shugen, I don't have any news about this, except for pan-European nation. We're working on it. And as soon as we have more info, we're very happy to share it with you. But today is not that day. We do have some plans, and I would love to tell you about them because they're amazing. But I can't.
Okay.
I would be
we
in
are
trouble.
making plans. We can say that we
Are-
are making plans.
Are you gonna join us for another game?
No, he's fine talking.
I'm going to talk
He's
a bit
very
more. I'm going to
engaging.
join for the next one.
Which
Okay.
will be what? You
We
can
will
ask
see.
the chat.
We'll see. I've actually, Chris, I've actually gone for the choice of not taking the concealment module,
Did you?
and
mount
I've gone
premium
for
consumables
yes,
or not?
but I've gone for extra rudder shift
Oh,
because it
God.
already gets to like 10.5 kilometers with just the captain skill.
Okay.
And I have the feeling with this much, this little armor, I need to be able to dance.
And hey, Torchcat, can we have topography lines on minimap for islands height idea? Is there anything coming in the future that will give us numbers of mountain height? I don't think so,
Ooh.
because that would be a lot of additional information on the minimap, and I think that overall
It's very small.
it would be probably too much info with all of the other information you get from the minimap. Maybe for the map, but then again, I don't think it's really going to give you that much of additional information.
I think if you want this, have a chat to some of the people who do mods. This should be something, like to just not like full topography maps, but maybe just get one of the mod makers or do it yourself to just color the islands, because ultimately they're just images in the game files. Color the islands based on height, and like green for low and can shoot, red for not low and shoot, but probably not in the base game.
Andrew Murphy is asking about adding more tiers for the console version of World of Warships, World of Warships Legends. So for now, as far as I know, World of Warships Legends is going to stick with 7 tiers. If there are any plans to actually extend that in the future, I'm sure they will let you know. But for now, this game is planned around tier 1 to tier 7. And that's the way it's going to stay, at least for the foreseeable future.
I don't think there are any plans to change it anytime soon.
Yeah. I mean, who knows in the long-term future, but for now, it's going to stay that way.
The game is designed as such.
Any news on UK heavy cruisers? No, I'm sorry. When it comes to new ship lines and so on,
Should there be a news?
no. If we would be able to share it, we would be very happy to, but this is like, upcoming stuff. Is always tricky to talk about.
Are we having a conversation about test ships?
Blackman is asking Romanian ships or Hungarian ships. I mean,
maybe when we get the
maybe.
EU tech tree,
It would be
maybe?
something for the pan-European tree, absolutely. But I'm not a history nerd when it comes to that. I'm not an expert, so I don't know what the Navy actually had. So a bit tricky. And Terry Cox, can you send me that question on the forums, and I will try to get an answer for you about the AA defense expert. And hello, Helvig. Why are you so good-looking?
What's the secret of your beauty?
Yes, it's just having fun at work.
It's
Currywurst.
the
That's
Prague
the-
beer, guys. It's
Yeah.
the Prague beer. That's it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to some of that.
Tonight?
Yes.
Oh,
Let's-
Don't tell anyone
No.
what we're doing.
No.
Do not.
I was about to say
Do
that.
not
No.
tell anyone what we're doing
They
tonight.
can already guess.
Go, don't. Like we are
No,
going to
no.
abandon this line of questioning. Jump off the thread. Think of the meme.
yes, but you do have plans for Unitis Viribus.
Yes, we do.
But
But
outside of that, it's finalized by now. I cannot share anything.
when? It's not finalized yet. No.
Well, the balance should be finalized, I think. But we will see. We will
Yes.
see.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
This thing can definitely dance with the rudder shift module, especially. Nice.
Any chance to get the French CV of World War II as a premium ship? So Viking Planet is definitely a chance, but not in the foreseeable future. In general, guys, we are looking into like adding as many ships as we can to the game because we love all of these ships as well. But creating these ships takes a lot of effort because we built them from the blueprints that we have available. The modeling takes months, then we have to do the balancing on top of it. And you can see that we add a lot of ships, but there's so many out there. So it's, step by step, we're trying to add all of the ships. Actually, I think there was a question from Orla earlier about Italian ships, and I think I missed it.
What about Italians?
Thinking about a future Italian tree, do you have some names for special Italian commanders? I think it would be too early.
And if you ask us for
I'm-
names, they're all going to be meme names related to food.
Yes, I'm sure there's going to be something, but right now I don't have any idea about that, and I don't know the important Italian commanders. I'm sorry. Sierra was asking, Crysantos, is Mr. Conway married? Asking for a friend.
What's going on?
Well, Mr. Conway,
What is
he's
going
a
on?
wife.
Watching the stream. I mean, is that a check?
I mean,
I would say
they-
he's not available anymore. I'm sorry, guys.
No, but they funnily enough, my family do. Like the kids like to look at Papa on the TV.
Yeah.
Papa being a superstar. There we go.
But
Can
it
I get
always,
one?
I can always tell when they've done it because you get back home and the evening, the whole TV is full of like little handprints.
Yes,
Handprints. Look how beautiful Papa is like this. Like the beauty question just a few minutes ago.
Yes, yes.
I see where it's going now. Can we get some fire on this charge, Marco?
Waduga. Okay, but
Yes,
Waduga
yes,
and
we
Tampa
can.
Queen are reporting that there are issues with the
I
chat
can
server.
smoke you if you want.
I can
Let
spot
me
you
Give
if
away
you.
double
my
check about
location,
this.
and he has no idea where I am right now.
I don't need no smoke.
Did you
I have
just-
speed.
speed. Okay, well, Charles Martin also has speed.
Well, I'm a test chip, so hopefully I'm OP.
What did you? What?
Oh no.
So, guys, if you have issues with the chat server, I'm checking right now, and hopefully we can get this resolved.
Do you have an issue with Charles
Oh,
server?
I have an issue with a Fletcher. Like right there. Holy moly. How did you get there?
Just like I am right there next to. What is this Nagato trying to do? Is he just stationary there? Should I give him a surprise?
I kind of no, I'm kind of I don't know. I'm busy
Edward,
with a Fletcher.
the same thing is true for Spanish ships, for pan-European tree. Maybe in the future, but right now there's nothing I can share. But, we're definitely considering adding more ships to the pan-European line, and there are a lot of European nations, right? But it's too early to talk about this yet.
consumer like?
King Monarch, maybe at some point. Not a bad idea.
I'm liking the guns on this ship, by the way.
So actually, I was arguing with our balance design, and then I realized that I said like it's not so fun to play. But then all my battles were at tier 10.
Has anyone ever gotten a 15 kill game? Well, Death King, since we only have 12 players, unless you team kill,
It was possible in space mode.
to get 15 kills
Yes.
With respawns.
Respawn.
with the
Because
respawn,
of the
absolutely.
respawn.
Yeah, that's the only mode where this would have been possible, I think. Well, or except for operations as well. But in the classical PvP environment, it's not possible. I mean, in tanks it's possible because you have 15 enemies, but not in World of Warships. But I don't like. I've played this game for a very long time now, and I have a lot of battles, but I haven't seen anybody who did a 12 kill game.
Well,
maybe
I've
maybe
seen 10
once.
kill games.
I
It
think I
was
saw
act-
10. I saw 10. I think I even saw 11. I think the only thing where I saw that we got 12 destroyed ships was as a division.
Let's see. Let's
That's
see.
about it.
Would I get one? Would I get two?
Oh, he's not going to be able to.
So,
accelerate
you-
out
Oh
of
no!
you
this.
I think
switched-
it's by. Oh,
So
it's
just
going up.
just before it happened, right? You had to switch off my reload boosted.
That's one.
Kill.
Oh.
Nice,
We're doing-
nice,
Down he
nice
goes.
work.
There we go. Go show your speed booster.
Rodracock, would Germans get a CV line? Maybe in the future. But we just released the British CV line, so the next thing is right now the Soviet battleship line, and then the French DD line. So there's a lot of content already planned, and maybe in the future, but not in the near future.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward for the French DD line. Looks very promising so far. It's not final yet. There will be so many changes, but right now it looks
And Kix is asking, can you say when Commander Jingles will come? What ship lines could we use him on?
What nation could that be?
I
Yeah.
wonder where they.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Biscuit?
It's a tough one.
Oh.
Japanese.
Well, he
Matcha
loves
tea.
They love
his
tea.
Aoba.
Matcha tea, right?
But not in the future too far away. But I can't give you an exact date yet. But I think there should be more information within the next weeks. French,
Actually, do we know when it's?
I know when he's supposed to come.
Oh my god.
Doesn't
do?
mean that's going to be the date, so that's why I'm careful with this. Would love Jingles as my captain for my Bismarck.
I'm not sure how Jingles feels about that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a bit boring.
Any update on when the other scenarios would be re-released? So, Puppet, not right now, because we still have to do some additional balancing for CVs, and then we'll have to take a look at CV AI. So that's still a bit far away. So not in the very near future. Will you adjust the average damage required for the CV insignias? Average damage for tier 10 CVs has dropped as far as you know. Christian, it's a good point. I think this wasn't really high on the priority list because, balance comes first. But if you send me a PM on the forums, I will look into it and check with our devs whether there are any plans for this. Thanks for answering our questions. Always a pleasure, guys. Always a pleasure. Will we get the World of Warships Blitz skin from Azerlane? I've seen this question before. I can say there's a potential maybe. We'll have to look into it. World of Warships Blitz, they also have Azerlane and they have different skins. So
there is no maybe there.
okay, there's no maybe there.
Sorry, guys. That would be very weird. No.
No, I mean we can look into it, but apparently it's unlikely.
We can look into it. That means almost a no.
Don't give away our secrets. You've
No,
just
for this
ruined
case.
years of community management.
Yes.
In this case, I mean. Stop distracting me. I nearly died.
No, stop! Did you distracted me? I stopped dodging. The Alaska got me.
Any
Damn
chance
it.
of getting the 1980 refit Missouri? What did they refit? Did they mount missiles? Because
Yes.
then, let's say unlikely.
We need to
But
have a
maybe I don't know.
conversation
Maybe
about-
maybe in the future, very far away. But right now, I would not count on
In World of Warships 2.
it. Is it easy to get the information to design the ships historically? It really depends, because we work with museums all over the world, and as you can imagine, going to museums and asking them for their blueprints for ships, I think even for the Soviet ships, it's not always very easy to get those because some of the parts might still be secret. But overall, we have a very good relationship with a lot of different museums. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder, but overall, it's doable.
We have worked with over 30 museums so far in the world.
I believe it was 34.
I didn't want to give away the number. My God. Thank you.
But this is one of my favorite streams in the past weeks, I have to say.
Okay. Very smart ass. Yes. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. No, but it's like as an example, right? The German National Archives are a public institution. They hold most of the German blueprints, and anyone, including you right there, you could go to the German archives and request the blueprints of any one of those ships and look at them. You couldn't show them to anyone else because that was like, you need to pay like license fees and things. But this is an example of where it is reasonably easy for somebody to get to the blueprints. But in other cases, you have to work a lot behind the scenes to get permission to get them. And for the German ones, I've looked at quite a few blueprints. We had a special poster made last year for Gamescom from the original blueprints of the Scharnost as an example. They're really, really quite beautiful documents.
Yeah, we have. That was really good.
Yeah. You know what the fun part about a gaming laptop is? Having it on your thighs for like an hour.
You mean your lap?
Yes.
Thighs.
So, more questions. Dr. Questionable, you already asked that question 3 times. I already answered the first time. Please stop spamming. Then there's a question again? Please remove CVs from the game. They are bad for the game.
Okay.
I mean, yes, we need to do some additional balancing, yes, but we won't remove it. It's part of the game. Can also be provided feedback already regarding ranked season, the upcoming one. Will we ever get to see Space Battleship Yamato in game? Tricky, because that's once more it's a collaboration that we would need to get, and it takes time and effort to get it into the game. So maybe at some point. Maybe not. We'll have to see.
You're not the first one to ask that question,
yes.
Including all of us who were like, why, please, Space Battles Yamato, where is it? But yeah, unfortunately, not that easy.
Shugen, so that's already what we did for CVs in general on tier 10, that for the first 3 minutes, the matchmaker is trying to only have 1 CV per match. And overall, that's the intended target, to have roughly 1 CV per side per match. But right now we don't want to put a hard cap on it. But we'll see about this in the future.
Oh, he beached. He's kind of unbeaching himself.
And Iron Batter, sorry, no giveaways today. Today is just fun with us. But I hope you will still stick around.
Oh, he's so I'm going to give him a +1.
Yeah. He's really
Look at that.
Come on,
look at that.
Seriously?
What is he?
He just dodged all my turtles.
He's just really, really good at dodging.
I don't see his name.
Alador 190.
Well, shout out to Alador.
I'm gonna give him a +1. No, he's that's really
and he's really wrecking one by one.
Yes. Look at that.
He's playing the Soviet battleships as they are intended to be played in your face. Can I ask you guys, considering new metals further than Kraken for 6, 7, 8, or 9 kills? I mean, we can consider it, but Kraken is already quite rare for most players to get. And I don't know, maybe in the future we can add some more achievements, but I think there would be other achievements with a higher priority to add, to reward different kind of special achievements in the game instead of just adding up the amount of ships that you destroyed. But I understand where you're coming from. But overall, I feel like if you already managed to get a Kraken and then you add, let's say, 2 more kills.
Did you just say Quacken?
Quacken, release the Quacken. Best community patch out there. Then you already had a really good game, and you're going to get good rewards for it. What do you guys think about Sabaton's Bismarck? Sabaton Premium. So we really love the video.
We really love the video.
Really, really love it. And I'm sure you guys do as well. And it looks amazing. And it sounds amazing. But about Sabaton Premium Bismarck, I'm not sure.
Nobody's sure. That's
I
all we
don't.
can
I
say.
don't. We will see. We will
Yes,
see. It's
that-
just one of these things.
Also, I mean, the thing is, right? I love the Bismarck. But there are already lots of different skins and camouflages for the Bismarck, and there may or may not be another one coming at some point in the future. But that was not a summertime.
What?
I'm teasing. I'm gently teasing.
It's Mr. Conway. He loves to tease.
I love to tease. I didn't give any information out.
You just did?
I said they may or may not be.
What does that even mean?
Well, it means he can't say in a nice way. When submarines come, how far will you go? As there were not that many different kinds in World War II, maybe go into Cold War era. Too early to say, to be honest. I mean, we will always try to stick to World War I, World War II. There might be, some from a later area,
Modernized.
but overall, we always try to stick, around World War I, World War II era. CNUP is a monster. It absolutely is, guys. If you haven't played this ship yet, I hope you get it. I mean, if you don't get it in early access, you will get it once the tech theory is released. It's a really fun ship. Really fun ship on tier 7. Exactly, Evan. Exactly. Release the Kraken. That's...
Oh, so Evan is in the chat.
No, Evan. Not our Evan.
Oh God.
Yeah, oh god, you're...
So, wondering Brett, with the seemingly god-level Soviet BBs coming, is there any plan to buff an older line such as the German BBs? So, first of all, we keep track of all of the stats and of your feedback. And we actually looked into German battleships, and they're actually performing quite well. So I don't think there's anything like with a major buff coming to German BBs in the future. But if there's a need to do that, we will absolutely do this because we're unbiased when it comes to nations. We take a clear look at statistics, how they perform, where we want to see them, and then we make changes. When it comes to the Soviet battleships, I don't know where you see them being on a god level because yes, they're very good at brawling, but they're very bad on long range. And as soon as you will be playing them in regular matches by yourself, I'm very happy to hear your feedback about them, but you still think they're that strong. Yes, they have a very good armor plating, and they're built to push, and their accuracy is good on close range, but
raised, it's really easy to punish.
exactly. So that's why, once you play them, you will see their strengths and weaknesses, and they have very clear strengths and very clear weaknesses. And if we need to make changes, we will absolutely make them, if they're too strong or if they're too weak. That's true for all of the ships.
So, Mr. Conway, your thoughts about Bayard?
I like it a lot. I need to get used to it, and obviously need to not be distracted. But the guns are godlike, and
Godlike.
the guns are amazing. Like they're really good. Like the arcs are great. They do decent damage.
Yes.
Um,
AP is good.
I haven't even tried AP. I was just doing IFAG for now. But what I really like is it's quite kind of compact, and it's got great wriggle potential. And with the French knack for accelerating and decelerating, it's a super troll ship for baiting shots. But like when you miss bait,
Yeah, it takes
That's
one
it.
shell.
Guys,
But,
I don't have an
I like
update
it.
on the chat server. I'm sorry. I'm checking with our support guys, but
Our chat server?
well, some people are affected by not having the chat server available, and that means they can't play clan battles.
yes. A question there from Dr. Questionable, who says, why have you removed the number of players online at a given time from the port? We haven't. If you push escape,
You will see it up there.
and then you see it up at the top here. We've just moved it to this maybe. Whoop. Let me remove the... Sorry. There we go. Up there. We've just moved it there because of the interface rework. For some of the screen resolutions, it wouldn't have fit anymore. So if you want to see, it's still there.
Okay, we're trying to clean up the UI a bit so it's easier to keep track of all of the things because we added with the armory and the daily shipments, the entire left part of the UI was very cluttered, so we tried to actually clean it up.
Yes. So I believe there was a challenge earlier issued for Triple Pabeda.
Oh. Really?
I mean,
Can it be done?
Death King, I think
Okay,
it's going to
Pabeda.
get the same treatment, but I'm not 100% sure right now, but I will double check.
let's give it a go. This time
Have
with
you played
premium
Pabeda yet?
consumables.
Oh,
I guess
please open those
No.
crates. Chat is asking.
Which crates? Whose crates? His
I guess
crates.
Mr. Conway's.
My crates?
Yes.
Look how many containers. I'm going to open them one by one. I'm going to make you sit through it.
Oh, come on.
Will there be a change to CVs
Glorious-
soon
by the
to
way-
make them less devastating to DDs? Nothing I can share right now, but I think there are going to be more changes to CVs coming in the foreseeable future, and we'll let you know what these are once we're able to share it.
By the way, I'll open them. I'll click the all containers button.
Thank you.
But I like the Azure Lane containers a lot.
Yes, they're fancy and shiny.
Evil Friend is asking, why have you removed the big red button hex setting? You can't find it anymore. It's still there. We just moved its place in the UI. You just have to find it again. It's behind the cat in the Azure Lane port. Forgetting myself, what's going on with the lock-on bug? Is it a high priority problem that's being worked on? If you send me more information, because I haven't seen a lot of reports about this, please send it to me in the forums, and I will see what I can find out.
Are you joining us?
I can, but with the amount of questions that are coming in, I'm
Well,
not sure.
people can take a break.
What? No.
Okay, guys, so I'll take a bit of a break here. What are we doing? Are we?
Triple Pabeda is what somebody asked for, and I think
Why triple?
I don't
You
know
know
why.
I hate triple battleships.
Yes, it's not nice.
You know what happened the last time we did this?
What
We had to buff Kreml. The last time we did triple battleship,
Well,
we did it with
Pabeda needs a
Evan,
buff,
and it
obviously.
ended up on Reddit with like 800 upvotes.
We will be
That-
back.
that-
I remember that one. Oh, yeah. Classic.
But I'm happy to participate in a battle. But I'm not sure about triple Pobeda.
Okay.
Because-
Okay. I'm gonna play Pabeda.
Slava.
Trigger.
I'm gonna play
Slava.
Pabeda.
It's Slava then.
I'm
I
gonna-
don't care.
I'm gonna play Pabeda, and you play whatever you
Yeah, you
want.
see, he says it right.
Well,
What's
I
your
read it.
German problem?
I read it out as it is written there. Pobeda.
Pabeda.
Pobeda.
What, you really want to
Pabeda.
start giving
I-
me lectures by telling me how French should be?
I didn't tell you how to pronounce it.
Montpellier?
Montpellier.
Montpellier?
Guys, I
Mo-
hope you enjoying the
Mo-
stream as much as we do.
Montpellier. Or Montpellier, even, I think. Anyway, premium consumables.
Yes.
Let's
Would
take
be
them.
nice, no?
Yes.
Especially, oh well, do you know this? It does have unlimited damage control. Did you notice that?
I did
Did
not,
not.
but I'll take it.
Oh yeah.
But I also need speed flag,
Speed boost.
speed boost, and I need, most importantly, my repair flag.
What about AA? What about?
Lord Bido, we know.
I'll take fire
I'm on it.
extinguishing.
I'm on it.
Why nobody's answering though?
Exactly wondering, Brett. Exactly.
Well, it is a public holiday.
Yes, just in case. Whole Russia is. Okay. I know who should be bugged.
And I believe the most appropriate camo for the Pabeda is...
L1
Okay.
is created.
Yes, I was about to ask.
What?
So guys, we're checking, and as soon as we have an update, we will let you know.
Yes. We
Sorry
have-
about that.
Well, get the new. Oh, you don't have the new.
It doesn't work!
You don't have the camouflages.
What doesn't work?
I can't, but the Stars and Stripes
Yes,
camouflage
that's
doesn't
about-
work.
Yes, you can.
It's not mounting.
No, it's not mounting. Can we
That's
make
weird.
it British? Okay, maybe it'll work in game.
No. Why don't you haven't?
Can you change
you
the
haven't
port?
bought the Soviet boxes yet? That's why you don't have any camouflages.
What? No. Victory ones.
He doesn't
No, but
have-
but no, but
he
he
doesn't
can
have
mount
those.
he can mount whatever camo he wants. Can you just change the
No,
port?
that's a bug.
No,
I
well,
have this.
no. I played all of my Pobeda games with American camo.
F25.
It definitely works.
I only have 37,000 doubloons.
So what? What you gonna do with them?
Not convert them into freaks.
Yes, I don't want you to do that. How much free XP you have?
Avelchen, I've seen you playing Mogador yesterday. What boat might that be? So first of all, Avelchen, you had a really good aim with your Montana. I remember. Very well played. It's the Tier 9 French regular tech tree DD that we currently have in the test. And that was a good fight. Good fight. You put up a very good fight. Are there any plans
It's
to add
25, huh?
hybrid ships like the Tone or Ise? Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future.
We need Never mind.
Nice. So I got the tier 5 mission. No. So I got the Piotr Veliki, I got Ismail,
And you already have
Sinop.
Sinop, right? No, you had one of. You had Vladivostok, right? That's why you didn't get that one.
Maybe, yes.
Yes, you already have it.
It took
You can get
175
Lazo from-
victory.
You can get Lazo from the victory tokens.
I can.
Yes.
Yes.
But yes, no, right now. Come on.
Later. I want to have a look what else is available. While I'm here spending. Well, I can.
Yes.
There we go. I'll take that. Thank you.
Okay, can we play now?
I thought we're playing Port Simulator. Chris, are you going to push the ready button? Are you in?
Sorry, I was trying to
What
find
ship are you
information.
taking? Pavela.
Sorry, guys. We're going to be a bit dazed and confused today.
Oh god, are you? I hate you for this officially.
You do?
Why are we doing actually triple Pobeda? I will
I
just
don't
be
know.
Kreml. I will just be Kreml.
Okay.
I prefer triple Kreml because then you can push Pobeda. Is actually quite. It's really good on range, but in close quarters combat.
We'll push you in front.
Yes, it has only 32mm deck armor. That means HE and especially IF HE ships are going to eat you alive. I had that experience.
Yeah, Fu
When
was
I
here.
tried to use it.
We are playing triple Wargaming Division today, but he has to play with touchpad.
Yes.
You're laughing at he did really well in the first battle.
I know. The sad thing is, the sad thing is, for World of Warships, especially when you're playing a battleship, it doesn't make a difference. One of the few games where you could probably still be good with a touchpad, at least with battleships.
One of the few online MMOs. I mean, you can be good with one of the few in Minecraft too, but that's not the same.
So, what do we have? Benson Shimmer.
Did you get a
Double
personal
Alaska?
order? No, you did not. Of course not. I got the personal order.
1,000 points? Okay.
Where are
Okay.
we going, boys?
I think north.
Well, let's just push into
B or
B.
C? Or A?
Let's just push into B and see what the enemy team is doing.
You push into B. You mean.
We're long range ships, man. You go ahead.
Yeah.
You go right ahead.
Thank
This
you.
is the experience I had in general with the Kremlins. Like my team saying, "You go ahead, we'll stay in the back."
No, we will support you from a respective. No, we'll come in with you.
Sure. 5 minutes later, look, that's Crysantos wreck.
Yes. TR8R is asking, why don't you sell the new Azure Lane captains in a normal bundle? Why are there extra doubloons, etc., to buff the price? So you have to understand, right? Azure Lane, like content in general, is a content that we're doing a collaboration on as a license on, right? So, and we in general don't we don't like selling just the captains because we kind of want you to get something more for it as well, and we also. It's a difficult situation to explain, right? We don't want to take a captain and just make a captain so expensive, and then you only get the captain. But we also can't really give you the captain for that cheaply, because especially in this case it is licensed content. So it's a way of making sure that we do get something, but then you also get something in return. So it's not all bad if you can understand what I mean, if it makes sense.
I shot at you. Oh.
It's almost as bad as non-premium consumables.
Also, guys, don't forget that the shells are really, really fast.
Oh yeah.
Just something to keep in mind.
Reload time is really testing.
I play a lot of battleships. Pretty average reload time. It's really fast reload time, actually. Still for a tier 10 battleship.
I love one of the player names in the enemy team. It's Ich bin dein Untergang.
What does it mean?
I'm your doom.
I'm your doom, exactly.
I'm your doom.
Doom.
Ooh. Well, what ship is it? Let's make.
So,
Oh, okay. That's a troll.
There's also an enemy Pabeda, by the way.
yep. And he greeted us in battle. By the way, there's the Benson. Please shoot it.
One of our super testers, no doubt.
Look at that. Would I get something? Oh no.
The enemy cities giving
Not
me a
even
bit too
one.
much attention.
Ugh.
I got one over penetration,
Good job.
and Chris got a lot of
Can somebody
torpedoes.
focus on Benson?
Yes.
Benson, please.
Daddy's on it.
Did you?
Yes, he did.
What?
What? Did you just?
You wanted? No. It was 4K salvo.
He was close.
You asked for
Yeah, but
it to be gone. I made it gone. The Pobeda is absolutely broadsided, by the way, guys.
yeah, I'm
I
working on
want
it.
him. By the time he hears that, I want him to have some.
I
Zo-
have
Zhao close?
10K on him.
Oh yes, Al, please.
Zhao is gonna...
Oh, the torpedoes look nice on him.
Yes,
Is he going to eat one?
Is it going to be a second one?
No. He's flooded. Let me see what I can
Oh
do.
god, who launched these torpedoes right next to me?
Did you
He's
just
turning
do that?
actually. He's turning. He's keeping to turn.
Did somebody do notice stuff on you?
It's okay. He just launched the torpedoes. Slightly too close to me for my.
Do you need to change your trousers?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I shot a really nice volley at the Zhao, but it's a Zhao, so it didn't do that much.
Who's honking? And why?
I can honk with you.
That Babeda is really trying
Barbeda really has a good. Well, isn't that what it's meant? I mean,
The midway was spotted there.
I would rather focus on the Conqueror.
well, it looks as but I don't really like if the enemy team wants to sit back so far, they can because we will be holding the caps shortly. This is fine. Oh, Conqueror, don't you throw your bullshit at me. Go right away, please. Please go away.
But we are all hot. Why you?
Why
Should
are
I
we
be
hugging
like-
the island?
Yeah, what's going on here? What is this gang stuff? Come on, get out of there.
Classic Conqueror is reversing.
Okay, that
Oh, nice. We're getting a smoke here from the Asesio.
I'm getting somehow all of a sudden focused. So I'm gonna get out of here.
Midway spotted. If you want to take a shot at him.
He's slightly too out of my range. Ooh, 25k on that Conqueror.
Nice. He's still reversing.
Yeah. Oh, that guy who's my doom is shooting at me.
Looks as though he is about to push the forward button.
And oh no, he turned away. Clever boy.
I'm still going to shoot the Conqueror a bit longer.
He's going forward now, right?
Yes, he's just accelerating now. Alabama, though. Broadside close. For Chris and me. Huh?
Unfortunately, not broadside enough.
Come on.
Oh, no, he just turned. Okay.
Come on.
Who are you referring your come on to?
Conqueror.
Yeah, he's got an angle on him now. Alabama's about to turn into broadside, though.
Yes, I'm waiting for that. If he doesn't beach himself, he shall be punished appropriately. Let's see.
God damn it.
No.
I whiffed my shots.
Okay, yes. He did get punished a bit.
Nice work. How are we going to push into the... What's the plan here?
Okay, that
What's
guy
this?
is,
This is
I'm
a
going
bit of a
to
weird battle.
redirect here. That's the plan right now.
What's going on? The CV's trying to snipe the CV? What's going on? Oh, he's trying to snipe. Not snipe. Get me.
So far, I am not really very enthused by the Pobeda and its damage output.
You just gotta get used to it.
I collected them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah.
Come on, broadside core first at 12k, 8,000.
Oh, the enemy Edinburgh overextended a bit there in his smoke.
Did you just use overstressed and Edinburgh in one sentence? What
He's
happened?
gone.
Ah, that's what I thought. Like, you
No,
don't
he over-
overstretch in Edinburgh. No.
No.
I really want to get that Zao now. Oh yes, please. He turned away.
I think we should hurt this core first some more.
Yeah, but he's turning in now.
Okay, I think I'm too alone. That's why CV started. That's not.
Okay, Corfus is about to turn into broadside again.
He's not going to give full broadside.
Well, at least he's going to give a bit of a superstructure hit.
Very funny.
Still hit him for 20k almost.
15k. Should be able to get him down. Yeah, but I'm not going to survive this.
That's okay, we did well. Okay, there goes the core first. Time to push.
I'd love to have an additional heal. Well, 3.4 million potential damage. I'll take it. 2 kills. Oh, and I got a citadel into the Zao. The Zao should be quite low. I mean, that's the great part about the Kreml. You can really push up to the enemy and take quite a bit of a beating. They can still wear you down, but
Sit down to the
It'll-
last
it'll
guy if
take
you can
them some
finish
time
him,
to
if
do that.
anyone can finish him. Oh, no, you don't have a shot.
Rombe Chocho, you're new to the game. Do you have any page to watch streams or something you're trying to find out? Well, right now you're on Twitch, right? So all you have to do is go to the game directory for World of Warships on Twitch, and you will see a lot of streams. We have a lot of really cool contributors, basically part of our influencer program, where they get to, for example, show you early access. Also, a lot of cool guys who are not part of the program, but still streaming World of Warships quite a lot. So just find the one that is the most helpful to you for you, especially with the first steps in the game, how to play, what to avoid, how to improve.
Oh, look at that. Who will I get?
Wandering Bread. So the information that we released about Pobeda is that it's going to be a researchable tier 10, which should give away how you're going to be able to get it.
Okay, last guy, I had enough of you.
But you see no Spanish ones, you're from Madrid. So you can go to YouTube, for example, and you can go check out Pirates Army. He's also on Twitch with PS Child. And there are a lot of, I mean, not a lot of, but at least a handful of Spanish streamers, like Wachin Floki, for example. He's covering King of the Sea, for example, and he's streaming quite a lot. And I'm sure he's going to be happy to explain to you how to improve your game in general. Any info about the port chat issue? People are working on it, and I hope it's going to be fixed soon.
Looks like a solid
And
victory.
It looks like it should be fixed. So give it a few minutes,
Ah, come on.
and then it should be fixed. Let me double check this. Check
CV,
in our
let me
internal
go.
system.
Wait for the right moment.
I don't think he will give me the right moment.
Okay, you don't have any more hit points, so just shoot him.
So it should be soon. Not
Pretty
soon,
good.
TM. Give it like 2 or 3 minutes, and let me know whether the chat server's coming
Just
back.
need
for
one
you
more
guys.
salvo, but I don't think I'll get it. Or maybe I will.
Rodney, do you think they'll have an Arizona? We do have the Arizona in game. It's actually on tier 6. It's a premium ship.
Are we gonna win this one though?
I think so. Conqueror should be dead.
Well, we're leading by 600 points. We do have 8 minutes, and we're leading in amount of ships as well. Down goes another one.
Yes.
So 900 points, and we do hold 2 caps.
So, did you like Pobeda?
In the end, maybe yes, but I don't. For a ship that's supposed to be more of a long range ship,
No. Yes.
I would have expected it to do better when close range.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, it's when I take because I take all my battleships into close range, and so if
then
you have
Kreml,
something that's
Kreml,
good,
Kreml,
Kreml
Kreml is
then.
going to be your choice.
You have
then.
played Kreml, right?
yeah, I've played. Well, not this test iteration, but yeah.
So what are we playing now? The chat.
I want to do a.
No, let the chat decide.
Okay, chat. Do you decide?
Or what do you want?
I want to just play a regular Titeng game.
Like,
I just want to go play Hindenburg.
what's a regular tier 10 game for you?
Yeah, Hindenburg.
Can we have a
God.
triple Mikasa division? You already got your Mikasa division on Sunday, Evo.
Yes.
Do we have any plans of rewarding spotting or scouting? So Kixa, it's already happening. If you spot, you do get a reward. I mean, I understand that you would probably like to see more reward for spotting, but we have to keep the economy in a balance that all of the different aspects of the game, like going for caps, going for spotting, going for damage, that they all give you good rewards, and there's like an equilibrium between those aspects. And I think right now we actually had a pretty good one, so it should be okay.
Okay.
There's a question there. Can we play the Lenin, please? Unfortunately, we can't.
Yeah, because we don't have
Because
don't have it.
it's no longer in testing and it's about to be released. So we don't have it until it's released. So we'll have to,
Which
Sorry.
is in, what, 3 days? No, sorry, 6 days.
6 days. But our community contributors are, of course, going to be releasing more videos about it. And they probably have already.
Lenin
So
is fun.
go check out and you should get a good
Guys,
good,
if you still have chat
idea of what it
issues,
plays like.
Chat is
can
fixed.
you do me a favor? It should be fixed. Can you just relaunch your client and tell me whether that fixed it for you? Because the chat server should be back online.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not working in progress. Are you playing, Chris?
I think I'm going to focus on chat because
Okay.
otherwise, playing with 3 guys and not really being able to answer questions, it's not the best setup.
Fun police.
ASMR. We were trying it.
Yes, and when you listen to it, it's actually really creepy, and I do apologize sincerely by all of you for freaking me out this much. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Oh my.
Goodbye, Helvig. Have a nice one. Hope you had fun streaming.
I think there is potential there.
Maybe there is. Maybe didn't one of the contributors did an ASMR stream for April 1st, I think, right? Or ASMR video.
Ooh.
Oh, I can't remember. But Chris, did you see that video?
Which one?
Someone did an ASMR Warships video for April 1st. Who was it?
I think it was Business 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was Business. It was a fun video. Are you possibly planning to bring back the Arpeggio of Blue Steel event back? So our partnership with them, our collaboration ran out. And I mean, maybe it could come back in the future, but not in the near future,
Yes.
at least.
As
So I wouldn't expect.
Somebody's asking Aditya Bose. Yes, 5 ships to get Kraken. Somebody asked how to get a Kraken.
Oh, yes, 5 ships. In the enemy team. I'm just going to say this once. In the enemy team. 5
Yes.
ships, enemy ships.
5 red ships.
Yeah.
Wandering Bread, good nickname there, is saying, I asked this earlier, is there any chance that you could tell us when the Soviet battleships will release fully? With the next update.
Yes.
Yes.
8-4.
Yes.
0.8.4. I'm not going to tell you exactly when that is. However, you could probably make an educated guess.
And
If it's
Promaxos
not
is
late.
asking, will we get someday the tier 8 premium CVs for the balloons in the game client? There's a chance for that, but right now I can neither deny nor confirm. You get a maximum of 4 ship kills. Well, Aditya, you will just have to get better. But I'm sure you will get there at some point. I mean, it's not like people farm Krakens because it's so easy to do. No, it's really a big outstanding achievement. I'm sure we'll get there at some point.
Hey, maybe this is the game you get Kraken now.
Exactly. I mean, you're playing a Minotaur and a Hindenburg.
Yes.
That's a good mix.
And there's no CV.
Captain Honor says, okay, so I got an Earl Grey interview. So which one of you is willing to step up for my next one? Do you have a blog or something? like where is that interview? I mean, we're usually very happy to participate. I think the last interview we did was actually quite a while ago for the podcast.
For the podcast, yeah.
For Warships podcast. Any news on the Viribus Unitas and not today?
On the what?
Viribus
Unitas. On the what about the Viribus Unitas?
I'm spotted.
News.
Just any news? Well, you know, I would like to know.
Will the Yoshino also be released next update? I don't know, Nikichi. I don't know.
Why my gearing isn't spotting?
Battle Pirate says, please help the Musashi players. We're like a roasted chicken because of carriers. Well, I mean, that's the one weakness of the Musashi, right? Because the Musashi has amazing guns on that tier. Great armor scheme on that tier. Even fun secondaries. Not as many as the Yamato, but still enough to be fun. But yes, carriers are your weakness, and you have to play around it. If you feel like there are a lot of CVs around you, stick to your cruisers. Don't, like, if you're singled out, that's usually what makes you very attractive for the enemy CV. So try to support your cruisers, stick close to them. They will help you in return for you helping them with the tanking, and you can basically get help from their AA.
I got this.
Wow, evil friend.
Our gearing
460mm HE just doesn't cut it. You know what? You can switch to the 2 button and use AP and have fun.
What did? What gearing? I didn't understand.
He just basically killed himself.
Will there come any new German premium ships? So I can confidently say yes.
Really?
But not more. So yes,
they will come.
They will come. There will be more.
They will come. They must come.
I think even more than one. But I can't tell you which ones. They're gonna be amazing.
Or when, or pretty much anything else.
Also for the Musashi, something that I forgot. I think we fixed this now, or we changed it with update 8.3. The Musashi has the improved fighter plane, which is staying up for 90 seconds instead of 60 seconds. So yes, definitely use that fighter plane in the right moment, and you will get some good AA help out of that.
Who is detecting me?
Thoax, any plans to fix the lag in lobby when clicking on different tabs? Yes. I mean, we're working on this constantly. In the current update, we made significant changes to the exterior tab.
It's a Montana.
And it should be much faster.
Right there.
And I hope we'll be able to do this for the other tabs as well. But it's a work in progress,
Reverse?
longer time project.
Okay, I'm going in. I'm kind of bored hanging about, so I'm going in.
And VW Taz just arrived, but I'll be getting more maps and or scenarios in the near future. I don't know anything about new scenarios, but more maps, definitely. We already released the info on 3 new maps that are going to come in the foreseeable future, and you can check them out on our dev blog. Or on the forums in the dev blog section.
Oh, nee. This is not good at all. This is
Captain, you can just send it to me in a forum PN to Crysantos. Jakob is asking, do you think Italian line is going to happen in 2019, or is it not a priority at the moment? I'm sure there's going to be Italian line at some point, but I can't say when that's going to happen. When will German BBs get a buff? I don't think they will get any buff in the foreseeable future, because they should be fine in the current state. Kinubal is asking, that's one for you, Mr. Lordofdroid. When is the Azure Lane stream where Lordofdroid cosplays as Indianapolis?
Jesus. Oh, wow.
And apparently me as the obsessed sister Portland, always going on how cute the little Indy is. You need this in your life, thanks. Kinubal, that sounds really not so interesting for us.
I would literally pay multiple euros to watch this.
Multiple even.
I'm in a pickle here. Can you stop making fun and just focus?
Wondering Brett is asking, you saw possible IFHE change leak. Is there any solid plans to change it? If you can answer. So first of all, if you see leaks on the internet, I would always be very careful about them. No, you should trust the official information.
I mean, yes, you should be careful about leaks, but no, there's an island.
But there's nothing I can talk about. What about the concealment of planes in storm? Ships get a buff, but nothing for our planes. Jesty Tyler, I will have to check about that. Any news on when you will announce any news? Yes, Papa Schlumpf.
Papa what?
Papa Schlumpf.
Papa Schlumpf.
He's Papa Schlumpf. But I'm sure it's Papa Schlumpf. Soon. Very soon. There's going to be news. In general. So, pay attention. On all the channels. Always.
There you go, I got my revenge.
Yeah, Wondering Brett, I absolutely understand. And, if there's something we can talk about, we're happy to talk about it. But in general, like, the reason why we are careful with sharing anything that isn't set in stone yet, or, where we have a clear vision of what we want to do, is that we don't want to raise any expectations. We talked about plans for cruisers, what we potentially could do I think it was in the December episode of Waterline. And as soon as we have solid information about what we would like to do with that, we will definitely share it. We have the dev blog, and we share information very early on because we care about your initial input about these things a lot. And as soon as we're ready to do that, we'll let you. Helvig says he would sell out his soul, even though there's not much left of it, for a Batman ship skin or a Batman captain.
Ooh,
That would be cool.
that's
Yes.
a good one.
Even though Helvig, I know that you would first of all like to see a David Hasselhoff captain. I know.
Did you know that Helvig met David Hasselhoff in the bathroom
At TwitchCon.
at TwitchCon? He went for a pee, came out of the toilet. I just saw David Hasselhoff in the toilet. Which is quite funny.
Well, what do we have here?
Hello. Who takes full AP
Dominator
penetrations?
says hello.
You take full
Oh,
AP
what? This is the
penetrations.
bug. You see, my
Then-
guns just...
Thin Redline is asking, why does the Asuma captain have such big tubes? I think that's a question for the Azure lane guys, not for us.
Oh,
Very
God.
creative way to ask stuff. I'm impressed.
I
Yes.
am impressed too.
When will the teammate buff be coming out? That's a very big improvement we're working on, but I don't think AI is that far yet. So, I'm sorry. You will have to actively be part of that process and help your teammates by giving them good advice.
Yeah,
Even
usually
famous people need to be. That's definitely the lesson that we learned from them.
remember, good advice for your teammates in random battle chat must include at least one thinly veiled insult to be effective and taken on board.
When do submarines come out? Aditya,
You should answer yes.
maybe. I'll give you a mayhaps.
4 p.m.
With potential in the future,
What,
but
mayhaps?
a mayhaps. Yeah. It's a mix of
Okay.
maybe and
And
perhaps. Sounds a bit nicer than just maybe or perhaps.
Does it?
I think so. I decided it does.
Guys,
Well, luckily you're the decider.
Any advice for playing versus +2 tier ships with a CB? In general, try to figure out. I mean, you should know roughly which ships have very strong AA and which ones have rather, let's say, lower AA power, and then try to go for, let's say, targets that are a bit far off the fleet, where you don't have to deal with multiple AA auras overlapping each other. Especially initially in the battle, I would go for spotting for your team, because as a CV, it's not just about applying damage, but also helping the team with giving the team information. Spotting.
give your DD the cover for
exactly.
the fighter. That's very nice.
Yes, unless you see Lordofdroid, he's such a good player. He doesn't need cover in his.
It's
DD.
time for Battleship Hindenburg to
Battleship
strike
Hindenburg.
again.
Oh, beautiful! Slightly higher, and then.
I need some help here, please.
I'm sorry.
I have Moskva and Azuma looking at me.
Okay, I'm brawling with a conqueror.
Okay, good luck with that part. Okay,
hi.
Nova, it's time to YOLO.
And Montana.
Oh, is there any news on the reintroduction of the detection bug? I hope we're going to have something about this soon-ish. Because I think when we talked about this, we put it on 8.4, 8.5. Might take a little bit longer, but I'll double check. I'll double check and see, and hopefully have an answer for you next week on next week's stream. And Yamashiro, I don't know. I don't know the release date of the chip, so I can't say. Can you reduce the post-battle cost for higher tiers? You can barely make money on my tier 8 chips and lose money when I have a bad game. I don't think there's gonna be a rebalance of post-battle costs on higher tiers. I think in general, with all of the signal flags. What do you say? You're still alive.
Wow.
For now. So you get a lot of economical boost through signal flags. You get a lot of economical boost through camouflages, and you can usually get them for free just by participating in events. So there are a lot of factors that can actually boost your income on higher tiers. Maybe think about getting, for example, a permanent skin or a permanent camouflage for one of your higher tier ships that you really feel comfortable in. But overall, we need to have a certain balance in the economy, otherwise the economy is going to be flooded with credits, and then we'll have to make bigger adjustments for the income. Deathstalker RVT, any chance of getting any regular available achievements in co-op? The 4-goal hole was fun to get there. Maybe in the future, but I don't know of any plans for this yet. I mean, achievements in PvP are significantly harder to get because you have to play against players.
You should shoot in volleys. Makes it harder to pinpoint your location.
Nicely done.
You should shoot in volleys.
Yeah, I got tired. I thought like you were tired of my clicking sound. Because sometimes at my house, I get told off. Can you stop? Are you playing that ship again?
So your family is not going to be a friend of the new French DDs.
No.
I know that was a stupid brawl to take, but I had to.
We love brawling, yeah. Love watching a real attack game, attack team. Yes, we love that too. Yamashiro, that will still take a while. We're still working on the balance, and when it comes to the operations with CV AI, that's still a bit further in the future.
I think you're okay.
Now we're okay.
Anything coming up to get steel besides clan battles? Yes, ranked season. Ranked season is always a good way of getting your hands on additional steel. Outside of that, nothing that I know about right now. We'll have to see what else there might be. And Ragni Talk. Hi there. When does the second part of the victory event start for the armory, and will the stuff of part 1 still be available? And when will be the special Russian commander be available, and how? For the special Russian commander, I don't know yet. And the second part of the victory event start for the armory. Well, it should be with 8.4. I will have to double check about the availability of the items, but usually the way it works is that you should be able to get your tokens.
You may have just
What?
Team killed.
Oh, did I? No.
No?
No? Not sure what you're watching, but he might be actually.
He would have team killed him, but just 0.1 seconds before he got killed by. Otherwise, it would have been a team kill. It was close.
Sorry. So usually the way it works, or what we do these days, is that you get to get the currency during one update, and you will still be able to use the currency during the period of the next update. So, for example, right now you're still able to get to use the Ironium that you got during the space battles. Just move. You can do it. I believe.
Believe. We're believing. We're believing really hard.
Do we have any plans for reworking the karma system? It could definitely be improved, but on our priority list, it's not the highest item right now.
I think I threw this game by my reckless brawling, otherwise we would have been fine. Sorry.
And Bergman says, the Russian battleships feel really good to play. Is there anything special about their IP shells, fuse time, angles, penetration? They should have a really good penetration value. I think fuse time and angles should be normal ones. But the special thing is that on close range they're quite accurate. On longer range they're quite inaccurate. So that's the main thing. Was worried that you can't get enough tokens for both the commander and the laser, for example.
How strong is that hybrid?
So, I mean, any kind of if you're unsure, Ragnatok, my suggestion for you would be wait before spending the tokens. Go rack them up, and once you see the information about update 8.4, you can make your mind up and your decision, and get what you want. I think that's the best way of doing it.
The last hope.
Where can we find the purchasable containers rewards percentages? There are none.
Yeah, thanks guys. Great.
What is closer to its finalized state, submarines or CDs? I would say
Nice one.
That's a good question, Abomination. But it should be CDs.
I did what I could.
And we need more codes. Well, you should have been here 2 weeks ago when we had our special space stream. We do sometimes have codes with us and giveaways, but not every stream.
The Montana played well.
Yeah, he really did.
No worries, Ragnatok. So...
Okay, I'm gonna go one game in the Kreml, and I think then that's all the time we have.
Then we will do what? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I think that's gonna be all the time that we have today.
Unless we all die in first 3 minutes.
Come on, a little bit of optimism. But Chris, will you join us for this last game of the day?
I'm still busy interacting.
Chat. What
Chat
do you think?
should vote. Yeah, chat should
Chat.
vote.
Do you want me to play or do you want me to answer more questions? I will leave it up to you.
What should I take? You play tier 10, obviously. Are you playing now Kreml? Okay.
Lumia artist saying, you hope that World of Warships hasn't forgotten about the promise to give us the West Virginia in 1944. No, we haven't, but it's still going to take a while for that ship to come. Ambroise, on the 2 games World of Warships and World of Warships Blitz, please include the carriers Bern and Aquila, the only carriers France and Italy had in World War II. Maybe in the future, but not in the near future.
I think we have enough.
When are you guys coming to the USS Texas? So we're actually in the EU office. I would love to go to the USS Texas.
Yes.
For that, we would have to convince this guy to send us there for clear business reasons. To go meet you there. But
important business.
But if you are in the United States and you love checking out museum ships, go check out the Anchors Away activities from our brothers and sisters over at the NA office, because they're visiting, I think, in total 14 museum ships this year. They already visited the USS Texas, but they're visiting a lot of other ships. So please go check that out. Also, guys, can you let me know in chat whether the in-game chat server was fixed for you?
Yeah, it should be now. We aren't getting any reports.
By the way, waning.
Wow. Evil friend says I should play, but I have to team kill one of my division mates. That's not how it works.
By the way, Waning Crescent says, "Ha! I also get yelled at when I use my minnow, so I end up resting my fingers on left mouse button." When will Papa Jingles come into the game? When he is well and ready. You know, an old man needs a bit of time to, get dressed, get processed, get ready, miss a plane or two. So it'll happen.
Okay.
Yamashiro already answered the question.
What question was about?
He wants to find the drop chances, the drop percentages.
On where you are, right? That's the answer.
What?
The
no,
drop percentages
for containers.
Yeah.
He says where he can find the information for our drop chances.
Nowhere.
So hurry with visiting Texas as long as she's still there. Yes, guys. If you want to help preserving ships like the USS Texas, please go check out their homepage and contribute. Yes, MrConway, I'm on the laptop. I'm going to be there soon. Oh, we're doing Kreml daring. You know what? Today is day of Kreml. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, seriously?
You're gonna be our
perfect.
I thought you would take Pabeda this time. Because you already played Kreml.
Yeah,
but Kreml. Oh no, you like Pabeda. I'm conflicted now.
I like both for different reasons. I love the Kreml to push in. So the Kreml for me is a really good division ship, because then I know that I will have backup.
Oh, you trust us?
I do trust you at least this far. But when it comes to Pobeda is definitely the better solo ship, because you have a better range and dispersional range. But you do lose the tankability of the Kreml.
Yamashiro, if you are in South Korea, is this? Can you confirm for us? I don't think containers are for sale.
We are
there.
not selling them in Korea.
Yeah.
So there we go.
You can be sure that we do abide local law. Oh, and Evan says, I have to thank you guys for giving me an Azuma the last stream. It's your favorite ship to play right now. Very happy to hear that. Very happy to hear that.
What's your damage counter on that? What's the maximum damage you got, Evan, with your Azuma? Let's hear it.
I really
That
like
thing
the
is really good.
I really like the Azuma as well. But
And now Yoshino is coming. Ooh.
I'm looking
I
forward
really
to
like
Yoshino.
the Yoshino.
Yoshino is really nice. So I'm going to see.
Well,
See you
then
later.
I will support you.
Oh, good question from
I'm just
Abu
going to
Nation.
drive right next to you. I'm a Kreml.
So Abu Nation is asking if there's a chance for a European Anchors Away tour. How's the NA team getting away with this crazy event chain? So the NA team is in the very enviable position that they have all these museum ships accessible to them. Europe has a lot less museum ships.
Very
It's
few.
a lot harder to get in touch and talk to all of them, because they're all in different countries, operating in different languages, different laws. In the US, it's all, they're all American ships. It's all American museums, so they have big advantages there. We will, however, be holding a couple more community events this year. Information about those
Somebody's
is going to
forcing
be... Information about that's going to be coming up once we, have more dates and things confirmed. But we are definitely planning to visit a couple more places, including some museums and ships in Europe this year.
Oh, there's the Shimano.
We will see. But yeah, we are very, very jealous of the NA team and their...
really jealous when I
Yes.
hear about this.
they're just their ability to do this. If we could, we would do it in a heartbeat. But it's just really, unfortunately, not that easy for us in Europe. And all the ships that we have are like, they're cool, but they're like little ships. Shiplets.
Can't believe
Boats.
there's not even one radar. Wow. How did that happen?
Bit worried about that Shimmer and its torpedoes.
I thought you were going to brawl together.
Well,
No,
he
we
just...
spawned on different flanks.
Yes.
The matchmaker couldn't handle both twins in the same place. And for the safety of the general player population, we need to split us up.
Playing with the touchpad, it's really weird. I do not recommend this.
Please don't try this at home.
Please do.
Only if you're in the enemy team.
But I'm turning away from here because there's a bit too much enemy heat here.
Oh, why did I leave the cap? Oh.
Nobody knows. Trying to help you, but I'm getting
I was
focused
trying
here a
to
lot.
spot and then I realized that I left the cap, which was half capped. Damn it.
I'm doing a very, very brave Sorone right now.
Well, you usually doing your usual stuff, right?
Well, no, I'm running away.
There's
too much enemy shippage there. Like, there's 2 torpedo boats. I'm not going to push into 2 torpedo boats. It's just not happening. This is not a torpedo boat ship.
Oh, there is
It doesn't deal well with torpedo boats.
Interesting. Who is it, Zed?
I'm gonna head over to.
Is gonna be real here.
I'm gonna head over to
You
Crysantos
want
flank.
hydro support? Because, hey, you never know what's in the water for you. Because I think there is a Z52 there.
No, he's on the other flank. Unless
Yeah,
we have
there has
2.
to be a
Oh,
Z52.
there's 2. Anyway, I'm on my way, Chris. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do much
These
here. Enemy
torpedoes
team is
from
focusing
Fletcher.
very hard.
Well, when I come, we should have pushing power. Wow! The Shimakazu just absolutely obliterated that Kurfürst. Holy moly. Devastating for strike on a Kurfürst. That's...
That requires a lot of effort.
That requires a lot of torpedoes to hit. Unfortunately, there's also a Shimakazu in the center, and I can... Well, he hasn't got me spotted, so I guess he's somewhere else.
It'd be nice to have some spotting here, except I should be spotting, but
Ah, the Shimmer has gone to the other flank. Okay, so I'm gonna, if you want to push, I'm gonna push in from the middle. Actually, screw that, I'm gonna go cap.
ah,
That's always my biggest issue.
that Republic is in a hurry, really.
I'm also gonna get a really nice crossfire on him if he keeps pushing.
I'm thinking why my smoke is lasting for so long, and then I realize that I'm in Fletcher's smoke. Oh. I think Republic, you had enough. You should go home.
Back to port.
Oh, you're gonna dodge those torpedoes just because you're Republic, huh?
What should happen?
Ah, god damn it! I just fired the same second that you said that.
Oh, so we have a Z52 here, don't we?
And nobody can see me because it's a thunderstorm. By the way, shout out
Oh.
to devs. It's no longer a thunderstorm M front. I've just noticed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, who hit that Zhao? Oops, poor guy.
It's just revenge for all of the HE damage you got to me.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh. I pulled a knot, sir.
Oh, yes. North Carolina, keep doing that.
What happened to the enemy team?
Sorry, what? Enemy team?
Yes. I said what happened to it?
Should I shoot at him? Should I shoot at him? I think this North Carolina, unless you kill him, is mine. Mine. Mine.
Good, go get him.
Mine. Mine. Mine.
What are these planes?
Please?
Come on, where is it? One? Only one? Not mine. Oh, okay, mine.
I did no damage, but I got the cap.
So, I'm out of repair parties.
Hashtag Russian BB things.
Yes. This is when you know that you survived for too long.
Have you realized? Have we lost a game yet? Oh yes, we have the last one. Yes, Minotaur was a loss.
I think Chris and me pulled off some perfect, one or two perfect streams before,
Oh, did that Zao just burn you?
but it's a
Oh,
rare
That was the
occurrence.
mix of the Hipper and the Sao. They've been
Uh-oh.
HEing me the entire match, but I get 3.5 million damage. So that's 3.5 million potential damage. So that's okay. In general, like I don't mind if the enemy team is focusing so much
Well,
on me that it gives my team
that-
the.
Did you just detonate him? You're not supposed. You know we're not supposed to use the hacks on stream. It's too obvious.
Next time I'll do it like how? Like more privately? Can I detonate you?
Belief loss. If you see someone who's doing that, joining games only spamming voice commands, basically showing unsportsmanlike conduct, please report them to our customer support, and we will look into it.
But that means we will ban their asses.
Bergaman is asking, okay, question for the three of you. What is each of your favorite types of ship in the game right now?
Battleship.
Types? Right, there are just 4, and you want to give out 3 of them?
No, you
Ah.
have to say which one is your favorite
Cruisers.
class.
I'm
Okay,
a cruiser boy.
cruisers for me as well.
I love my Minotaur.
And good night, Aditya.
I like destroyers.
Exactly, Henrik, exactly. Brightv, we can look into that. We can look into that. Will there be Twitch drops again, and when? There's a good chance for that, but right now I cannot share any information about this, but hopefully in the near future. And hey, happy? Good match yesterday.
Popcorn, please.
So we're sitting at 900 points. That should be an easy win.
Should I just open fire for fun? No. Zao will take 2,000 and I will be dead.
Wow, you're still full HP. No, you lost 300.
Holy moly.
Who hit that? Did you hit
I'm
that,
dead.
man?
I hit that midway, but I got killed by many torpedoes.
Should I take your revenge? Because these guys are just running away like...
I mean, what they're supposed to do. I mean,
They're kiters, so yeah, what should they do?
I mean, the Zao and the Hipper could just turn around and try to get you.
Yes?
But at this point, they know this game is lost. Even though I always feel like you should always try. You should
Yes.
always try to win, because I've seen...
Okay,
like,
I'm gonna
I
try
have
to-
I have over 11,000 battles. I have seen battles being turned around you wouldn't believe. Like, how far you would think, like, this is one. There's no way to lose this. There's always a way. There's always a way to lose a match.
Yeah, especially with Zhao. He could have easily got you in the daring. Well, not easily, but...
What's after French DDs? A new ship tech tree. New ship line.
You're really good at this.
I know.
That's why
Somebody
you're
was
not
asking.
playing.
Somebody was asking for
like it's his job.
whether I'm going to get to be a commander in game and whether my special ability is going to be to dodge questions.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
You did a better match yesterday. That's true, Fappy. That was a really good match. That
What was
really
so
good
special about it?
match. I was just tanking the enemy flank, and then we just steamrolled them. It was fun.
Sounds like a solid game.
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is unfortunate, but it pains me slightly, but
Does
only
it?
slightly, to say that it is the end of the day now, and I need you to close down your chats now.
Oh God.
What chats?
Eyes are blue. That's funny that you were in this match. So yesterday I just have to share the
What
story.
chat?
So yesterday I was in a match
Jeez.
where we were leading by
No, no, no.
500 points. Our team was leading by 500 points. We had 2 ships left, and all we had to do was survive. And both of our ships, and I already said GG in the chat, being smug about it, because I thought we won this. I just wanted to say GG. I'm out. And then both of the ships went like, you know what? I'm a Kitakaze. There's an Azuma. I'm going to just YOLO him. Got destroyed. they got killed we lost the match with like 980 points. It was
Oh wow!
slightly devastating.
Yesterday
That
I
is
lost
rough.
because of my stupidity. I lost by 1 tick.
By one tick.
That was really.
That hurts. No, I mean we do have to go now, gentlemen. It has been a pleasure. We
Yes.
are going to be live again next Thursday, same time, same place, 6 to 8. Please do feel free to swing by. Otherwise, I encourage you to go and accept our special missions for Azure Lane, for Cinco de Mayo, and also, of course, for International Labor Day, and get some extra goodies. Thank you very much for being here. We are going to go watch Avengers Endgame now, which is why we've strategically closed down all chats. So
Yes.
if you want to give me a spoiler, I cannot see it.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yes, thank you.
Yes. With that being said,
Bye.
thank you very much. We'll see you
won't read
next
the chat.
week.
We won't read the chat. I will just close this laptop now.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.